Hey there guys, I'm Giga Nerd, and I'll be giving you a review on One Piece most recent episode. Episode 1119 just came out, and I gotta tell you, it looks amazing with us finally hearing Emu speaking for the first time ever. We also had Sabo and a surprising Wapol stealing the spotlight in this episode as well, both being very prominent in the episode. Without holding you back anymore, let's get started with the review. So the episode starts with King Cobra surprised with Aimu sitting in the empty throne. The tension keeps rising, starting with the Gorosei not saying anything and taking out their weapons, and ending with Cobra's realization that there's no way we'll come out of there alive. During the conversation, we get a hint that Aimu might have been one of the 20 kings that founded the world government as Aimu shuts down King Cobra's speech about the subject. While also refusing to talk about that topic, he allows Cobra to know about the D in some people's name. As arrogant as always, Aimu keeps talking and says that those who carry the D in their names are nothing more than hollow shells who don't even know the meaning of their names. We then learn that the fact there's so many D around the world, as well as the fact that there are so many poneglyphs spread in the world, are a result of Queen Lily's mistake. Now, what could have caused that mistake? And more importantly, was it really a mistake? Among many other questions, this one is the question that never leaves Aimu's head. Terrified, Cobra is forced to reveal the true name of the Nefertari family, and that's when we learn about another D family in One Piece. That being the Nefertari D family. This revelation drives Aimu out of her mind, culminating in the first demonstration of her powers. A demon tail pierces through Cobra's stomach, leaving him dying on the floor. As Cobra is revealing that, we can see that there's someone else listening to all that conversation, and that someone is Sabo. Sabo tries to rescue King Cobra and attacks both Emu and the Gorosei that respond by turning into some kind of demon forms and trying to capture him. In a twist of events, a Den Den Mushi takes a picture of Sabo near Cobra's body. And that's the photo that appeared in the newspaper to make it look like the one who killed King Cobra was the Revolutionary Army. As we learned in the previous episodes, that actually helped the Revolutionary Army as more people demonstrated their support to their cause while simultaneously earning Sabo his new nickname, the Flame Emperor. While Sabo tries to escape, we see that not even he couldn't save Cobra and take him with him, as he also took a lot of damage from the very same attack that hit Cobra before. As a dying wish, King Cobra tells Sabo to let Luffy and Vivi know that they share the D in their names. In a flashback from when Ace, Luffy, and Sabo were kids, Luffy asks Sabo to put the D in his name as well. It may seem just a funny moment, but it can also be another foreshadow from Oda hinting on how there's so many D families. They could just be a pirate crew from the Void Century that decided to share the same name and therefore place the D in their name. Returning to the Marijoa, we see another character that saw what happened there besides Sabo. Peeking through a hole in the wall, Wapol sees everything, and to his misfortune, the Gorosei take notice of him. Wapol then runs around the Marijoa castle trying to escape alive. While Wapol is running, we see the other kings in the reverie. Along them are Dalton from Drum Island, Neptune from Fishman Island, and Riku from Dressrosa. We also see that Vivi was captured from CP0, and that's where we see some old faces. CP9 former agents defeated by Luffy crew in Enies Lobby all transitioned to CP0, except for Spandam, but who cares about him, right? We also see that Leo and Sai, after hitting St. Charles in the head and most likely killing him for good, claim that they are Luffy's subordinates. Things might become hard for Luffy as more people start to target him. Besides the world government targeting him for this event, and the Marines targeting him for being a pirate, we can't forget what Bartolomeo did to Shanks' flag under Luffy's name. We see that Fujitora helped some slaves running away from Marijoa, and that was the reason behind his fight with Ryokuju and why both of them appeared injured before. The episode ends with Wapol eating a lot of walls in Marijoa while running and unconsciously liberating Vivi from CP0. Now, my final remarks about the chapter. I think that Fujitora did well letting the slaves go away. However, I only think that because slavery is obviously wrong. However, in One Piece world, like Ryokuju said, it is not his job to take that decision, even more to help them escape. What I'm trying to say is that I hope that Fujitora gets some kind of punishment from Akano for his conduct. About Sabo, Wapol, and Vivi, I wonder who might show up to help them flee from Marijoa, as there's currently 5 Gorosei, Aimu, and 2 admirals chasing them. With all that being said, I give this episode a 95 out of 100. The reason it's not 100 is just because there was no reason for Aimu and the Gorosei to not kill Sabo right after he appeared in front of them. Instead, they just watched him as he was speaking with Cobra. Despite that, it was a great episode. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you don't care to help, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and leave on a comment down below to let me know where I can get better. Thanks, this was Giga Nerd in here, and this was the review of One Piece episode 1119. Hope you enjoyed, and please come back for more.